Okay, we're going to go over major and minor arcs. When you are naming a semicircle, you would name the arc AB. If you're naming a major arc, you'd have to go A, B to C, so you have to have 3 points within your arc. The major arc of angle 1 would have to go from G to H, but in order for it to go all the way around the circle, you have to pick if you're going to use J or I. So I'm just going to put a J in the middle. A major arc for angle 2 means I need D to E on the outsides, but then to tell it to go all the way around for the major arc, I have to hit C first. Or I could say F in the middle, and it would be correct. A minor arc is less than 180, so A to B would be an example of a minor arc. So for these examples, when it doesn't say major, that means you're finding the minor. So angle 4, the minor arc would be E to, I think it's an I. And for angle 1, it would be E or U to V for the minor arc. So minor arcs have 2 letters, major arcs have 3. Identify the central angle of C, then E, then D. So I have to hit C, E, D in that order. The only angle left out is angle 2. It's the only one that's not being touched. G, E, H. G, E, then H. Angle 3 is the only one left out. J to K. Angle 2 is the only one highlighted. E to F is angle 2. That's the only one highlighted. So you only label one angle. You don't make a list of all the ones highlighted or all the ones not highlighted. You list the one that's singled out. So this one is the one that's not shaded. This is the only one that is shaded. Central angles are congruent to the arc. So if this were, let's say, 80 degrees, this arc of the angle would also be 80 degrees. And it's called a central angle because it's in the center of the circle. So when you solve central angles, if my inner angle is 110, the arc it creates is also 110. If this angle is 59 degrees, its arc will be 59 degrees. If this arc is 155, or this angle is 155, the arc will be 155. I have an angle of 91, its arc will be 91. Now, it wants me to find E, D, F. So I need to find this whole arc. Well, if this is a 45, I know that this has to be a 45 because they are vertical. A full circle is 360, and I want to minus the side that's not shaded. So all the way around, excluding this piece, is 315 degrees. W, Y, V. So I want to find this whole way around. I know that this is 56. I know this is 79. And I know half of a circle is 180. So I can add all of those up. we get 315 degrees for that distance all the way around. There are multiple ways to do this, so you could try it a different way, and as long as you get the 315, you're correct. On problem 15, I'm looking for x uv, and it says measurement of the angle. So x to u to v. So I'm looking for this section here. Notice that these two are the same size, and I know that this is 80. There are no diameters, so I'm going to use 360 minus 80 so I get 280, and because these two are equal size, I need to split it into two equal parts, which means this will be 140 and this will be 140 when I divide it by 2. I know this is a diameter. I know this is 80 degrees. It wants D to H to G. It wants this section of my circle. If I know half of the circle is 180 degrees, I can minus the 80 to find that that missing piece right there is 100. On 17, I have a diameter, which means these two together should be 180. Whoops, minus 6 plus 8x is 180. Now it wants me to find S to T, which is this section. So when I plug the 7 in, we get 50 degrees. I know this is a diameter, so the 54 plus x plus 61 plus x plus 87 equals 180. 2x plus 202 equals 180 minus the 202. I get negative 11, and it wants R, U, Q. It wants this section. I plug that negative 11 into my equation, and we get that it is equal to 50 degrees. So those are the central angles.